Stinking corpse, how's it going, brother? But ready to roll some Last of Us. I've played this game before. I beat it with different accounts, but I've never played this game or beat it on this particular account. So, yeah, I figured I'd jump on, stream. You can see me on camera. For now, you can see my fat fucking face. Doing good, bro. Doing good. Hope you're having a good day. See you and Jago playing some Horde on earlier. You ever play this game, Corpse? What is going on, people? We've got 2 people checking this out. Right on. Good stuff. On YouTube. Don't do this very often, but hey, it's all good, right? Playing at, what's this, the remaster version, PS4. Yeah, this game is incredible. I'm going to play through it for a little bit. Figured, I don't know, I just felt like playing it for some reason. I felt like streaming it too. You know, it's a good story-based game. How's my audio sounding, guys? Pretty good? Yeah, the chat boxes are pretty small on... Good so far? Yeah, hopefully the latency isn't too bad. I know the other day when we were watching... When we were watching Jago's podcast the other day, holy shit, the latency was nasty. They're like fucking 40 and 50 seconds behind.
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor.
Something tells me I'm gonna have to adjust the gamma here, guys. Something looks like it's really dark.
Let's talk about this in the morning, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning. All right. Good night.
Hey.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna put this on pause because I'm gonna adjust the gamma. It looks like it's super dark. Yeah, how can I do that?
Huh?
Maybe I gotta wait till the cutscene's over.
Still doing up. It's late.
Crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Thumbs, what's going on, bro?
What's this?
Your birthday?
Yeah, I know. Playing The Last of Us, right? No, I played this. I've beaten this game. I beat the original version on PS3. And then I had it when I first had my first PS4. I had a copy of this before. And when I traded my PS4, I traded it in. Obviously, it was under a different account. I used to go by different names on PlayStation. Now I'm Newf Nukem, and that's the one I'm sticking with. So.
Oh, ha ha.
I gotta adjust the gamma here once the first cutscene's over. It looks really dark.
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
You get to watch. Now you actually get to not only hear me, but you get to see my fat ass on camera. How about that? Oh, 6 people watching right now. That's pretty cool. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Appreciate that. Vogelskrieg! What's going on, brother? Figured, hey, I haven't put anything up on my channel this month. I actually made a video the other day on Xbox Live, and I had it all done and sent to Upload Studio, and it just won't work. Just keeps telling me there is an error. Check back later, so kind of sucks. So technically, this will be my first video on my channel, I suppose, of the year, I guess.
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
Would have been me and Jago, but unfortunately that didn't work either. You guys, hang on a second. Anybody else, when you're watching this video, it looks a little bit dark, right?
What was that?
It's fucking super dark on my TV. It looks super awesome, but it's dark. I gotta like turn it up. I won't see shit. Options, display. Brightness, yes, brightness. Wow, I wanted that dark. I'm gonna turn it all the way up here. It is dark. Yeah, well, like I said, me and Jago, we did the whole thing, and it somehow it didn't go through. So I don't know what the hell was going on with it, but yeah. All right, this looks like about as bright as it goes. All right, that's cool. Guess I got a chance now to go back and get trophies because I don't have any trophies underneath this
Oh, dang it.
this particular thing.
I forgot to give this to him.
Well, it's dark in theme, but I don't think it's supposed to look dark in terms of its the gamma. Congratulations. Just felt like playing this today for some reason. I've got it on my backlog of games, and it was just like, yeah, I want to beat this again. So good. I was tempted to play this, the Horizon Zero Dawn, and start a new thing in that too. Yeah, it's tough to get trophies in this one. When I beat it the last time, I think I only had like 4 or something like that, and I think I was all the way through the bloody game. They're a little bit easier on Uncharted, but in this one, they're like stupid. And could I go that way? But you know, you gotta have like this game came out last generation, right? Like towards the end of last generation. And just still look how good this game looks. It's just like, damn. Just such a great game. Great story. This whole first part, if you guys have never watched it, maybe you should, if you never played this game before, never seen it, maybe you should like turn it off because there's a part coming up here pretty soon that's pretty crazy actually. Admittance spikes at area hospitals. Yeah, like the graphics are great, eh? Like Naughty Dog's really got some talented engine people.
Daddy?
They just the rendering that they do is fantastic. Especially like the texture work and stuff. They're just phenomenal. Chase Jones. What's going on, brother? My meat and taters. Yeah, I saw you were chowing down on some ribs earlier, brother. They look good.
Where the heck are you?
We've received reports that victims afflicted with the infection show signs of increased aggression and there seems to be
Yeah, you know, I hope Xbox do get a couple more games. I'd love to see Xbox or one of the studios from Xbox do a game that is, you know, similar to this game. Not rip it off, but I mean, you know what I mean. Just like have that really heavy, intense story. You know. Hey, Michael Lugo, what's going on, brother? Jeez, everybody's piling in here. This is cool.
Dad?
Sorry, I'm just checking around for all the collectibles and stuff. If there's anything, I don't like to miss stuff. You guys know me. I take it slow. Yeah, I noticed you haven't really been online a whole lot there, Chase. Look, Chase, even got my big, fat, ugly ass up on the screen tonight. How about that? I wonder if I got my game mode on properly here, too. I gotta check my TV. See what setting I'm actually in right now. Ah, no wonder. I gotta put it on game. Game mode is usually set better. There you go. Nobody know how to turn on the lights in a house or what?
Well, fiddly diddly, Michael. Cletus is never very far away. I'm always hanging out here by Newf somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't got the moonshine out today, so I'm a little bit pissed off, and Newf, he ain't got the moonshine ready for me.
Gunstar, what's going on, man?
There's his phone.
Yes, Naughty Dog games are fucking amazing, man. It's a big reason I own a PS4, man. Between Naughty Dog and Santa Monica Studios making God of War and shit, those two studios rock.
Call me on my way.
Who's watching this has never seen this game before? Yes, no, that's all you got to reply. Nothing complicated.
Where is he?
Yeah, I'll definitely be picking. You've never played at Vogel's Creek? Wow. The couch. My couch. I got to go back in the kitchen. Some people like this one a lot better than the Uncharted's. Oh, you beat it? Yeah, nice. Yeah, like I said, I beat this on the original PS3 when it first came out, and then I went and beat it. I beat the remaster. This is my second copy of the remaster. So essentially, I bought this game 3 times now.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
Does anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out.
I'm gonna put the
What's going
setting
on?
back on the standard mode and just see how it looks.
So many
Picture
with them.
mode.
I think they're sick.
Kind
HDR.
of sick.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Come here. Come here.
What an HDR effect.
Jimmy! Jimmy, stay back! Jimmy, I am warning you! Don't!
Oh, that kind of sucks, Vogel's Creek, man. If you ever get a few extra cash at some point in time, Vogel, you need to pick up a PS4, man. And I'm going to tell you, like, it's up to you. If you got the money, sure, get a PS4 Pro. I guess you'll play the best versions of the PlayStation games. But, I mean, I like the standard PS4 myself. If the PS4 Pro, I mean, if you don't own a PlayStation 4, period, I guess the Pro kind of makes logical sense. But if you're already a PS4 Pro owner, I don't know. I can't justify the, spending the extra cash because it just doesn't do a whole lot more than the standard model. But that's just my opinion. I don't have a PS4 Pro, but I like the Slim. I like the look of the Slim better too. I think the PS4 Pro is kind of ugly, to be honest with you.
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
Yeah, grab the Kleenex. Yeah, this shit gets fucking intense here pretty soon.
No radio. Yeah, we're doing great. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
He said where to go?
He said,
Yeah, you can pick up, like, lots of people selling, like, the vanilla one, the one that just came out.
no getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out.
This game, dude, is a mind. It's a great game. It's got such a great story.
They say
It's so good.
Probably a lot. Found this one family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, how did this happen?
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town.
How's the game audio, guys? People can hear it okay?
South. Now they're going on about the East Coast and West.
Double layer cake. Yeah, it is, Michael.
Holy hell.
It looks like they just stacked 2 PS4s together. No, it just looks weird to me.
I hope that some bitch made it out.
Nah, this game, to be honest, Chase, is not very scary, to be honest with you. Like, the first little bit of this game is not scary anyway. There's not a lot of stuff right off the bat. There's a couple of clickers. You'll see them when we get to them, but it's not that bad. It's more intense because the enemies can
Trust me.
kick the shit out of you pretty quickly. That's the only thing. If you don't watch what you're
See
doing.
what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joel.
So do
But
we.
we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy.
Yeah, Sony had great deals Black Friday.
Someone else will come along.
You should have helped.
This game is more about the story. It's the relationship between Joel and Ellie. It's pretty good. I mean, that's her uncle here right now.
This is bad. Everyone
Lower than my voice. I can try to turn that up a little bit. Hang on.
We could.
Audio. Let's see if I can do it through here. Volumes. Well, all this shit's up. Maybe I gotta go back to. I had to go back to my stream thing here. I don't know where to fix the audio. I guess I got to go back on this on the whatchamacallit, but I don't know where to do it. I'm not really used to the PlayStation like the Xbox. Settings. Let's just go. Devices. Audio devices. Volume control. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to roll with it. I'll try to keep it down there in the cutscenes.
Just backtracking.
I do use Mixer on Xbox, but I don't know how to use it on PlayStation. Can you use it on PlayStation? Because they don't have the Mixer app. Probably got to use the what do you call it? The browser.
Come on, people, move.
What are they running from?
Get us out of here.
I'm trying.
This is a pretty good way to actually try to get a few more subscribers, maybe as well on my YouTube.
They're behind me too. There. Hold on. Go.
Got my dorky ass glasses on today too. Oh! Yeah, but when a PlayStation, I'm gonna kind of stick to Twitch and YouTube, and over on Xbox, it'll be strictly Mixer.
Get back.
Quick time. Thanks, Vogel. I appreciate that. Shout out to Vogel's Creek guys who've been. We should be getting like paid some kind of multimedia services here for streaming so many people's streams, tweeting them out and sharing. Still there, stinking corpse?
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
We're gonna need to run. Keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
Don't know why this game is so damn dark though. I know it's supposed to be dark, but like it's dark in here, you know what I mean? The blacks on my TV are like crazy. They're so sharp. So all my games look darker than they used to on my other model.
Keep looking at me, baby.
Looks fine in the stream. Yeah, on my TV it just looks like stupid dark.
We're gonna get out of this.
I mean the graphics really pop when it's dark, but the colors and stuff, but
There's too many of them. This way, through the alley.
going to the alley. Oh. People got the rabies or something.
Go.
Oh!
He's
I just
dead.
got grabbed.
Damn it. We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence. Keep going. Find your way out of here. Come on. Go. Move it.
Close that door.
Get to the highway. Go. You got Sarah. I can outrun them.
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there. Hurry.
Daddy, we can't leave him.
One sec, guys. I'm gonna change my video setting. I'm gonna put it on game because I've already adjusted the gamma in this, and it's still dark. So, it's gonna go setting. Game. Picture mode. Let's go into game. Turn up the brightness, and I'm going to turn up the sharpness a little bit. Oh, I think it's game. I think it put me back on defaults. That's what happened because my TV reset the other day. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. That's what's going on. I think that's okay. Contrast, yeah, contrast is up way too high. Brightness, I'm going to turn that up a little shade. That should be better. Sharpness, turn that up a little shade. 30, 30, 40, there we go. All right, let's see if this works.
He's gonna be fine. We're almost there.
You're getting closer. Dad?
Thanks, Vogel. Appreciate that, man. Space Cat, what's going on? Yes, it is a fantastic game, man.
We're safe.
It's amazing.
We're safe.
Hey, we need help. Stop, please.
This might be my when I beat this game. It'll be my third time playing through it. Beat the original game. Then I beat it the version before under a different account, and then I beat the DLC. And this is technically my third playthrough, I guess.
But yes, sir. Somebody we
You
just
rock,
been through
Vogel.
hell. Okay, we just need. Shit.
Early Mendaha, what's going on, brother?
Oh no. Sarah.
Oh,
Hands, baby. I know, baby. I know. Listen,
oh, I'm getting the hate because I'm on the PlayStation.
Stay
What,
with me.
bitches?
I want to pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby.
I know, it's such a sad scene.
This to me, baby. Come on. No. 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 Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
I mean, look how good the rendering was. And this game was based on, what, an engine that's several years old now? Like, damn, you know what I mean? Fantastic stuff. And here we go.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor
Creative
has called a
director
state
Neil
of
Druckmann.
emergency.
Hundreds and hundreds of bodies lying in the streets.
You know, I love games like that, though. That's the thing, right? It's great emotional pull-in, and not a lot of video games do that sort of stuff. It's fucking fantastic. Naughty Dog, they're great storytellers.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return
The
of all
DLC on
branches
this
of
game
government.
is crazy, too. I love it.
Following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
What movie is this? Exactly, that's the thing, right? Like, it's a video game, but it's so well done. It could be a top-notch movie. Speaking of, I think they're making a movie for this.
I'm coming.
UK, you fucker, what's going on, bro? UK Daz has blessed us with his presence.
How was your morning?
He's about to fuck up this podcast.
Want one?
No, I don't want.
Yeah, I guess The Walking Dead is very somewhat similar to this, isn't it?
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District.
No, thumbs. I've never tried. I mean, I was tempted to try the Dark Souls games, but when I kept seeing videos of people playing them and constantly dying, I was like, yeah, they're not for me. If I wanted to get angry every 5 seconds, I'd just go out and sit in my car and drive in traffic.
Deal went off without a hitch.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dazzy. Hope you had a good day, man.
Easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right?
That reminds me. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab myself a brewski.
Look, I managed.
Yes, look, I got pants on.
Dad. These assholes still with us?
That's funny.
Let's find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
You ever come to Canada, people? There you go right there, baby.
He figures
Molson Dry.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah?
What I can do now.
Video games and beer. That's a great combination, huh? No thanks. You don't like beer, vocals, Krieg?
Checkpoint's still open.
Only got a few hours left until curfew.
You better hurry up then.
Yeah. Man, this game is still like stupid dark. Like holy mackerel. Like it's supposed to be daylight and my dude is still dark. I can't even see like the textures on his shirt. Yeah, turn up my shit again. Hang on.
I'll make sure to tell them that.
Molson is my jam, man. Molson Canadian, Molson Dry. I really like the dry though. It doesn't leave the bad aftertaste in your mouth. Picture. Game. Yeah, this shit put everything back on default here. That's better. I don't want the game to be like too damn dark, you know what I mean? There we go. I'm gonna try it at 75. I'll leave it. I might have to reset it for my Xbox, but yeah, this beer's got 5.5% alcohol. It's a little bit stronger. Let's rock this shit. So you guys can see already pretty damn awesome looking, you know. You look at the detail here, man, the sharpness, the textures. This game is awesome. What you gotta do with those long, slow walking scenes first, right?
These guys over there, they look like they could be related to Cletus.
Pardon me. Anybody planning to get State of Decay 2? I'm definitely thinking about it, especially considering it's got that co-op in it.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again.
Beer is great, but you drink less beer and get bigger drunk. That's the way to do it. Hang on, I'm just going to check around here. I don't know if I missed anything. Thinking about getting what? This game or the Dark Souls games?
Whatever, I don't even
Oh, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves. I'm definitely getting. State of Decay possibly. Yeah, co-op is huge. Can you imagine a game like this as co-op? Like if you could have played as Joel and Ellie, that'd have been that would have been dynamite. That's one thing. Like I do have to fault Sony for. Like they have these great games, like this, you know, Uncharted, and you have this one, but they don't do even co-op modes. I'm not talking about the multiplayer. Who gives a shit about the multiplayer? But like co-op, you guys agree? Like Sony needs to step it up, get their studios to put more co-op modes. You know, I feel like it's the anti-social station instead of the PlayStation. Like the fucking, you know, all of their first-party shit's all either single player with no co-op or nothing. I want to play games with my friends. I don't always want to fucking do everything by myself. Let's go do one little thing here, guys. Looks like I washed out the colors a little tiny bit. I'm just adjusting my TV because I did an update the other day. I didn't realize when I did the update it really it basically put everything back on its default settings, and some of the defaults are not very good. So sorry that I'm tinkering with the TV here, but just trying to get this to work out properly here. Color on 60. There we go. I think that should work. All right.
Drive on through.
Oh, she went right through me. And look at that, man. Look, some great detail right here, man. Twelve to 6 people hanging out and watching me stream The Last of Us on the PlayStation 4. You guys are awesome. Thanks for stopping in.
What's your business here? Got the day off.
Dazzy, all about the fighting games, eh? Waiting for Soul Calibur. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I don't know if and when I'll buy another fighting game. I'm waiting for the next Dead or Alive game to come out. I kind of like those.
Let's go. Come on.
Sprint.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now closed until further notice. All civilians must clear.
Yeah, first part of this game's a little slower than some of the rest of it, but boy, it gets going real good here. Dead or Alive is just poured.
They're gonna close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go.
Siberia, what's going on? You are a motherfucker too.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
Hey Tess, you see that shit?
I was there.
Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit.
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
So where's Jago's not here and beating down the door already?
Trying to find him.
Marlene. What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
Pardon me. All brought up.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
So, Dazzy, you get laid on your birthday, or you just get laid out?
Marlene looking for Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
I can almost hear Dad say, "Yeah, getting laid is fine and dandy, but I don't want any more kids."
This is us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to
See,
hear.
you can play a game like this, which is clearly right now. I think I got this on the 30 frames or whatever, because I'm not playing this on the Pro, but like it runs at about fairly steady 30 frames a second, and it's 1080p. But I mean, you know, look, you know, we complain way too much about like graphics and power and. You know, and the games look this good and they run this good, and you know, this game's even an older game. Like, fuck, I don't know. We spend way too much time getting worked up over shit, man.
Oh,
got dark.
God, this place reeks. I need to watch what they throw away down
Yeah, last time I checked, you couldn't have kids if the jizz was filling the cavities. Generator. Well, it seems like my chat is not near as laggy as the one I was watching the other day. Like, you guys seem to be keeping up pretty well here. I was watching Jago's chat the other day. Every time I'd type in something, it was like a minute after he'd say something.
Our backpacks are still here from
How's the chat for you guys? Is it really laggy? Of course, I might have to wait a minute to find out. Oh yeah. I bet this game would be awesome to play in like VR if they had it. You know, be able to aim and shit at people's foreheads and stuff. Yeah, don't play this game if you like trophies. There's not a whole lot. There's a lot of trophies in it, but.
All right, Texas. Boost me up.
We got a measly 4 bullets, huh?
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad to know because, like I said, I was watching Jago do his stream the other day, and fuck, he'd say something, and by the time I'd type, and be like a minute later, shit would be showing up. All right, Vogel, no problem, bro. You got to go take care of the kids first. You don't want stinky kids in the house. Vogel, where are you at, bro? Where you? You're in the States, right? Like, where are you at? Where do you live? Where are you from?
Be careful.
When am I not?
Played awesome games today with the dude from North Carolina. What's his name? He's fucking awesome. Hollywood he goes by on his gamer tag on Xbox, but he was a good dude. We had a good time playing today. Nothing. Jesus, what was that? A microwave from the 70s or something? Holy fuck, that's a big one. You know me, guys. I'm gonna look everywhere. Chase Jones, you still hanging out in Burrow, or did you take off? It's walking right now. You got to look around a lot in this game too. You can miss like a lot of ammo and different things like that too. So I haven't played this in a while, so I don't remember everything. Yeah, it's funny how everything back in the past, like, you know, what was made, everything was gigantic. TVs were gigantic. It took like 3 people to move the fuckers. So I can't. Oh, I was gonna say I can only jog right now. Can't even sprint yet.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
I appreciate you guys hanging out. Decided I was going to stream this because I haven't put anything up on my channel for a while, so...
Hey, try over there.
Try over where? Underneath the door, alright. There it is.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Yeah, I gotta get on my PC and put up some of my past streams onto the thing. Me and Jago this Monday we're gonna take another crack at it. We're gonna try playing, doing that, mixing it up with Newf once again.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
It's all relative.
This way.
I don't do the camera on the Xbox because I don't have a camera for the Xbox. I used to have Kinect, but I don't have it anymore, so. Nothing to see here. Yeah, that's the shit you gotta check, man. You gotta pick up those parts. You will need them later. And there's a Firefly pendant. David Michael Vigil. There's a bunch of those in the game that you pick up. Obviously an achievement if you can find all of them. I never did. But you never know. Maybe I'll find them this playthrough.
Down through here.
And a lot of the shit in this game too, it doesn't sparkle, so you actually got to look around for it. It doesn't have that twinkle like some games where it's like, oh yeah, it's over there, right?
For his sake, he better.
Once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
I'll meet Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo. Supposedly.
This game's got some really good stealth parts in it too, man.
Busy for a while.
Hold up. Spores.
Spores. That is the airborne virus that turn people into these weird-ass creatures.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
They're coming out of something. Stay alert.
Something done died down here.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
We should be able to fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it.
Help me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do?
Put him out of his misery.
Poor bastard.
Sorry, I had to be cruel, but... Nothing in here, nothing to grab, nope. Nothing. Nothing in here, that sucks. Should have pissed on him first? Yeah, I pissed on him and lit him afire.
Up ahead. You hear that?
Well, hey, fiddly diddly, we're about to get real in here now. We got the weird ass motherfuckers now.
How you want to handle it?
Now we're getting good. Well, I try to sneak by, hopefully. They look like they're having a meal on that dude. So whenever possible, just walk on by. You do not need to shoot everything that moves in this game. You don't want to make a whole lot of noise when you go around these places, because from the brother, let's see, to read.
They got infected trying to sneak into the zone.
As much as everyone complains about it. Not all these poor bastards wishing they were living on the inside.
Now we out.
All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
Oh, the smart pistol's dope, man. The very first Titanfall game, yeah, it was just badass. Like I said, you can only hit people at a certain range, but boy, it takes you down quick.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, they weren't expired. That'd be a good idea.
All these cars gone to waste. Yeah, I'm streaming this game for 46 minutes already? Holy crap. Garbage can, garbage can. Titanfall's awesome. Both Titanfalls are really good. I still prefer the multiplayer, I think, slightly more in the first game, but... Yeah, Dazzy, you're like ripping it up gamer score this month, eh, since you started over. I think you're like number 2, but the first guy on the list is Lazy Black Gamer, and holy fuck, he's on my friends list, he's got like 16,000 gamer score or something already for the month. It's like, holy shit.
Damn it. Lights fell down.
Nothing down here, eh?
Be a dear, would you?
I'll get it.
Plank fell down. You're number 2 on my list, Dazzy. Might not be number 2 on everybody's list, but on my list, yeah, you're kicking ass. You're like 2nd place in the gamer score. I forget who's like 3rd. I was like, damn, you've been putting in some work.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
There we go.
Right, now we get to walk the plank.
Let's move.
Bossy today.
I'm getting close.
Nothing down here. Crawl through the hole. As I said, the first bit of this game is a little bit on the slow side, but boy, when it gets going, it gets going. You know, once you meet Ellie, that's when the real meat and potatoes in this game start to kick in. Right now, it's kind of that slow grind, just teaching you the ropes of the game, that sort of thing. But yeah, it gets going pretty good here real soon. Bit of a health thing there. I'm playing on the normal difficulty. I don't care about beating this game on like the high difficulties and shit like that. I don't want the frustration.
Sure
even normal is a good challenge in this game.
It's clear. Come on.
Part of this game... Damn. Even beating Maka? Maka's always on fire. Part of this game, to how well you can do at this game, is really how good you are at stealth. How patient you can be, because that's a big key. Especially if you're playing on the harder difficulties, you're going to have less ammo and you're going to need more shots. So, more shots to connect. So you definitely, you know, when you get those harder difficulties in The Last of Us, you'll definitely want to be very good at sneaking around and taking out guys before they know you're there. Yeah, that game, the Call of Duty games have always been like, and they're very scripted. So like, if you don't do certain things in a certain order. Why are you not a mod? I didn't know I did not put you a mod, but I can certainly make you mod. I don't think right now is there anybody you have to mod? Everybody seems like they're being pretty cool right now.
Pick up that ammo. I'm sure we'll need it.
I probably won't get a whole lot of hate because I'm actually on the PlayStation. If this was an Xbox game, yeah, people would probably be shitting all over me already.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
Yeah, Daz, I'll definitely make you mod, dude. I gotta go into my YouTube settings and put you on that list.
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
Joel.
Go. Come on.
Hey, Tess. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
extra-
Terrence.
Hey, Jesse, what's going on, man? Ah, yeah, fantastic game, brother.
Okay, you can do that. You get all huffy puppy.
No, the Xbox fans don't give me grief about anything. It's PlayStation fans, and you're playing an Xbox game, will give you fucking grief. Most of the guys that I'm friends with in the Xbox community, they know a good game is a good game. Even the guys that sometimes seem like they're hardcore fucking trolls are still fucking cool. You know what I mean? I think some people in the community do that shit for shits and giggles too, you know?
Tess, it's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
Pretty sure there's some stuff through here. Yeah, some people, you know.
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
I know there's some shit back here. I gotta make sure to clear out the area here. They both got good games, Jesse. That's the thing, right? They both have great games. They both have console-exclusive games. This whole, well, it's on PC, but how many of you guys actually play your games on PC, right?
Sorry, man.
Next to nobody, right? There's one or two guys in our community that play their games on PC. They don't buy Xbox games for PC.
Got ration cards. Don't even waste my time. I'm not interested in bartering for bullets.
Oh, the doggies. I thought there was a collectible over here somewhere, but I guess not.
You just gonna stare all day?
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at you, or I could pop a cap in your ass. Is that the way that's the way I just came from, right? Okay. I thought it was like one of those fire flag tags around here somewhere. Yeah, totally, Jesse. Some people just gotta get over it, man. You can have a preference, and that's cool. We all got our preference. Fuck. I spend, what, 80% of the time playing my Xbox and 20% on PlayStation, so, like, I think I have a preference.
An old headache. Don't ask.
But I don't give anybody else the grief for their preference. I don't go into a PlayStation-based podcast and say, dude, you know, you're on the wrong system and you're a fucking idiot. You know what? I bought a PC when I was in my early 20s. I wanted the game on it because the games looked, at the time, they looked a lot better than, like, the stuff on PC looked way better than a lot of the stuff that I could get on my console. So I bought this computer and I brought it home, and it was like, I get home and to find out, like, you know, I didn't have the right gear to play this game, and I had to turn back the settings for something else, and I was just like, that was when I was like, you know what, I am out. I'm not into this PC racket of having to like tune and customize and.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Salty, you're running the podcast on Monday, bro? Oh, picture over here. Wanted poster. Hello, little girl. I think PCs are great. Like, I really do. I think PCs are awesome. If you got the time and the money to be at the top of your game with the PC, of course, you're going to have a great PC. You're going to have a great experience. But there's a lot of tinkering, right? There is a lot of tuning and tweaking and customizing and building, and you got to know your shit. That's the thing. It's not you just take the box out of the, you take your console out of the box, plunk it on the fucking stand, hook up 2 wires, do a couple of updates, and away you go. That's not how PC works, But if you're smart enough, like I said, you got the time, you got the money, all that stuff. Fuck yeah, you can totally
Here we go.
If you got the money to invest in a PC, you'll always be at the top of the heap. You'll always have the best rig. You can play so many different games.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert.
I mean, some people play for the achievements and the trophies. I really don't care about that. I mean, it's cool, but at the end of the day, you get nothing for it. It proves really nothing.
Unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
And if you got a lot of achievements, like when you're fucking, when you're doing like several thousand achievements a month, I don't know, you either like really dedicated or you just got way too much time on your hands. Headshot. Where's that other guy? Headshot.
Nicely done, Texas.
You too. How the hell did you get all these guys?
No ammo?
One thing. It's right in blank checks.
What's up, all you 9 awesome people hanging out and watching me stream this on YouTube? Did not think I'd be doing this today, but I was like, yeah, I want to play through this again. I'm just feeling like playing The Last of Us for some reason. Alright, looks like I gotta climb again. Gotta boost her up, actually. Oh, beer. Cold beer.
There you go.
Nothing down here, nope. Up we go. Hey, look. Notice Joel, he's wearing a level 3 backpack from PUBG. Joel's got the level 3, guys. He's advanced. Hope you're enjoying this game, guys, in the stream. It's an amazing game. It's one of the best games, I think, of, probably in the last 10 years, hands down. I think it has to be in most people's top 10s. And while it might seem maybe a little mundane right now, I remind people this is just a start. It's kind of like the warm-up, just to figure out the mechanics. They kind of easy, but once we meet Ellie, and you start seeing the real enemies of the game, the tickers and shit, this shit gets amazing.
2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
See if I can sneak around and strangle a couple of these assholes.
Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Just gonna get that guy. I'm gonna go inside the house.
Move up. Move up.
I meant to tell you, I was down on Jordan Street, and all these soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 Sigs, all in handcuffs.
You take one out, I'll take the other.
Yep. I lined them up against the wall, and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them. What the hell was that? Watch yourself.
Where's he coming? Oh, that guy's looking right the fuck at me. Platoon would be cool. That Gorilla game, before Gorilla was bought out by Sony, that NAM 67 game that they had, I thought that was pretty dope. Watch, probably sneak up on this guy and ain't fucking turn around. Got me a key.
Let's search the area.
Usually have 1,000. Yeah, I mean 1,000's pretty reasonable. If you think about it, if you're getting like say 2 or 3 games even, and you're doing about, you know, like most games, if you beat them, if you go through the campaign, you play any bit of multiplayer, like most games relatively you're probably averaging about, you know, 250 to 300 gamer score. And if you spend a lot of time on it, like 40 hours plus, then sometimes, I mean, you know, you'll have a lot more gamer score, but it's not that hard to do about 1,000. But I mean, when you're doing like 10,000, just think of that, right? Like if you're doing like 1,000 a day, you know, like Lazy Black Gamer, like holy, he's got 16,000 this month. Like that's insane. I don't know how you're doing those kind of numbers, but to each their own. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't like. I really don't care. Like I've been at my Xbox Live account is fucking my Xbox Live account is since 2004, 2005, and I'm just below 80,000 right now after all these years. You know. I mean, I play a couple hours almost every day. But I don't spend, like, my most played game this year was Mass Effect Andromeda. I put in, I think it was like, I don't know, I think it's like over 140 hours or something stupid like that. It's pretty good, actually. Probably, some people are probably like 140 hours, paperweight. Yeah, and especially if a lot of achievements are tied to the multiplayer, then you can forget it. I can't stand games like that where they're like, yeah, 30% of the achievements are in-game, like, you know, and then the rest are like, hey, you got to get 100,000 kills, and you got to do that kind of shit. That's when I get, yeah. Darth, what's going on, man?
Fuck if I know.
Great work. I ain't working at shit. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling, man. I'm having fun.
You hear that?
Watch yourself, man.
Go investigate. Yeah, Randa's actually slowed down a lot this month because he's been playing PUBG nonstop. Wow. Come on, buddy, stop doing the twirly whirly in front of the door over there. I'm trying to shank as many of these assholes as I can. Oh, let's conserve ammo here. Oh, I think the rest of those guys went upstairs. Darth is the president of the Newf Nymphos Club. Okay, nothing here. Guess I'm moving on. Where did those other guys go? Most of those guys went upstairs. Nothing in the washroom except the dirty turd. They're not even showing up on my thing. Two guys up there on the catwalk. Okay, guy outside the door. These guys will come at you hard and heavy, man. They got shotguns and shit. So the more of these dudes you can take out without having to... only tried the demo for Near Thumb Thumbs. It was actually a really good game. I enjoyed it. Oh, sad, Dazzy, sad. You know, and to be honest, I guess, I played probably a part in that decision, the fact that I left several weeks before they closed it down. But look, the bottom line is, I felt something was weird, especially after the hurricanes in Florida. GKB got busy with work. She-Wolf was really heavy on the mixer stuff. And, and Fox even reached out to me and she said, Newf, does something just feel off to you? Like the chemistry or the vibe is just not there? And I said, yeah. Because all of a sudden we went from doing that, that amazing broadcast level that GKB always does. Oh, sweet Dazzy. Sorry I didn't catch that, but I'll definitely have to go back and watch that one. But I mean, actually, no, I think I did catch it, Daz. I think you mentioned that. But anyway, things were kind of sliding downhill, and sometimes, you got to put the brakes on. You either got to take a break and come back and hope it rejuvenates something, or you say, you know what, it's done and over. So, Buddha, what's going on? Hey, look, Buddha, I'm on camera, man. You can see my big ugly ass. Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. It's too bad it's over, but shank, I got the shiv. But it's time was run, man. I'm glad to be a part of it. Glad to be a part of that podcast. Very thankful to GKB and She-Wolf for I gotta create the shiv. Very thankful for those guys for giving me that opportunity to voice my opinion, and well, those guys can almost see me here. Is there a bottle? Go around the other side. Yeah, this is the kind of game that you definitely should play a couple of times. It's just such a solid, fantastic game. Yeah, it was my first official podcast. It's the first podcast I was actually a member of. I know lots of you guys were like, it's the first place that you guys modded or showed up and that sort of thing, so...
Come on, man.
Oh, shit. That's not good. Run, Joel! Didn't see that guy. Dude. Jeez, buddy, die already, will ya? got a little bit intense.
Dude.
Well, as I said, the console corner shut down this past week. It was their final farewell show, and it was just She-Wolf jumped in and said it is all over, and
The docks are this way.
you know, it is what it is. You know, Glitcher wanted me to come on his podcast for a while, and the first time I did a guest spot on Glitcher's podcast, I just felt like, hey, I felt like I was at home. I had a good time with those guys. It was a lot of fun. You know, and I felt most importantly that I could be, you know, no chills, right? I mean, that's what people come out to watch me on a podcast. You know, they want to see no chills. They don't want me to be on a podcast and be, you know, just like everybody else and say the same old shit. You know, I'm going to say stuff, but I'm going to have a few jokes and a few puns and a few, you know, this, that, and something else. So that is how we roll. And, you know, when any podcast, I don't care who you are and what you're doing, when anything becomes more like, you know, when you're doing podcasts for fun and it doesn't feel like it's all that fun anymore, that's when you got to look at yourself and go, is this worth doing anymore? Right? And that's what I felt. I felt like showing up on Tuesdays felt more like a chore. And I got to be honest, I felt more and more restricted with every week. You know, if you need to tone this back, you need to tone that back or something else, you know, and I'm not the kind of guy who sits, well, you got to tone it back, you know. I get it because, oh, this person could be watching, this executive could be watching, or blah, 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 but I'm sorry, like, that's not how I roll. You know what you're getting when you invite me on a podcast, and if you don't like it, well, don't invite me. Everybody wants Cletus, eh? I don't know if I should do Newf Nukem or just fucking Cletus. Everybody likes that guy.
There's our boy.
That would be funny, though.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
But it'd be really funny, too, if, like, every episode we'd say something that was completely false, and then you'd challenge people to figure out what it was that we said that was completely stupid.
Yeah, well, we lost our contacts in the north, lost our contacts in the south. I don't know who's left out there to sell.
Yeah, well, sometimes I make myself cringe. I gotta admit. Sometimes I go, oh. Sometimes, you know, even my jokes, I kind of look back and go, what the hell was I thinking? Or what the hell was I saying in that one? But, you know, you gotta throw darts at the board, right? That's how it works. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Greatest hockey player in the world said that quote, Wayne Gretzky. So I take lots of shots and I hope something sticks to the board, you know? Yeah, Dazzy pulls no punches, man. He is who he is. He gives you what he is. Mad shit about random crap. No, not every joke's going to be hit. I mean, sometimes, you know, I push the boundaries, too. Like, sometimes I will admit some of maybe some of my jokes that are, especially the dirty ones or whatever, are a little bit, maybe a little too raunchy, maybe a little bit too, you know, could be upsetting for some people. Damn it, that guy was just like walking a little bit faster than me. Pull him back, get out of the limelight.
Cool, man.
Strangle them all. Yeah, people like Darth love all my jokes, man. I keep it fresh.
Good takedown.
Yeah, a lot of my jokes are my own originals too. I don't spend all my days copying people. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of shit in here. Well, that's just it, right? Some people think it, I say it. You're like, Newf, I kind of had that on my mind, but I wasn't quite sure if I should pop that joke or not. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true, man. Well, Cletus is just something that was kind of... Actually, Cletus, before I came up with that personality, it was like... I used to make this voice. My wife used to work at a financial store, and one time I called up her store, and
Did you hear something?
yeah, well, we'll hook up and do that sometime here, Buddha.
Oh shit!
Oh, look at that curb stomp. Oh, headshot. See where those guys are. Get up a little bit closer to them. Yeah, I think it's finding the time, right? It's great to do the one-off podcast, but committing to a regular schedule, that's the tricky part. Oh, shit. No, what I was going to say is, like, oh yeah, you got the beat down, son. But anyway, yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. But yeah, I called up her store one time and I was like, hey, like I'm Cletus Dunmore and I had a loan and all this shit. And I was doing it in that accent, right? And she could barely tell what the hell I was saying. It was pretty funny. It sort of really stemmed out of that. And then I just, just on a podcast one night, I kind of brought that shit out and people sort of like, hey, I like this guy. It's kind of funny. And a couple of guys will tell me to shut up, but generally they got no sense of humor. Or they're just jealous that I got a funnier personality than them. I can't help it. Oh, geez. Sorry to hear that, dude. I hope your mother-in-law is going to be all right. I hope everything will be okay. But keep me posted, man, and wish you all the best. Got a board. Crank somebody with the 2x4. Sorry guys, I'm kind of going really slow here. I mean, I've done this before, but I'm just trying to see if I'm missing any of the tags or something.
Let's go.
Yeah, it sucks being in the hospital for any which reason, Buddha. I don't care who you are and where you come from, what walk of life. Being in the hospital sucks. And the longer that you're in the hospital, the worse it is, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand being in there for a night. My wife was in like about 2 years ago for like fucking week and drove me just about nuts. I didn't mind being there with her, and I know she didn't like being there any more than I did, probably even less. And you're the one that's sick, you definitely don't want to be in there. But it's just like it's the whole atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck back!
You just want to talk, Robert.
We got fucking nothing to talk about.
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself.
He's running.
Robert!
Joel, this way. Come on, he ran in here. We almost got him. Hello, Robert.
Well, I got my own channel here on YouTube. I mean, as far as the Cletus stuff, well, I definitely need to do some more stuff with like that personality or whatever. But it's just come up with the content. I want it to be fresh. It's not easy to to constantly think about stuff that's going to be funny, you know?
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to say...
The guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, the nurses that you generally see in the hospital, not the ones that you often see in those, in the Pornhub videos.
All right, just hear me out on this. I got to... Fuck.
We don't walk in that room and have you go va-va-voom.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
Yeah, I hear you, Gunster. Sometimes you're in a hospital and they're like trying to kick you out or some shit.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
It's like, I can't help it that you're about to die, so go fuck yourself.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple days.
Who has our guns?
Yeah, not to mention you go in the hospital and, you know, and then there's like people dying around you and there's that weird smell sometimes. It's either like the smell of, I don't know what the hell it is. Medications and colostrophe bags and I don't fucking know, but yeah. Hospitals either smell really good or they stink. It's kind of one or the other.
What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Man, she reminds me of what's her name from The Walking Dead there, the white-haired lady.
Get our merchandise.
The hell's her name? Just
I don't know.
no pity.
Explain it to them.
Carol, yeah.
Let's go find a firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business.
That almost looks like the same lady that played Nadine Ross, doesn't it? And I know it's not, or at least I don't think it is, but she looks a lot like Nadine Ross from Uncharted.
I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns.
How's the video quality on your end,
You want
guys?
them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
There goes my wife.
I don't give a damn about ration cards.
They just saw you on camera. Good thing your tits weren't hanging out.
You do that, I'll give you your guns back. Then some.
How do we know you got them?
Perfect. Hmm?
Well,
Yeah, wave and say hello.
And you guys out.
Stand in front of the camera and say hello to everybody.
Sorry about that. I'll show you the weapon.
Yes, man. That's my wife. She says hello.
What's it gonna be?
I want to see.
She's a cute Filipina.
We gotta get out of here now. You want this?
Yeah, you got a point. As good as it can be. No latex. Although I would imagine that they probably have like they probably have no shortage of condoms around. Could be another Firefly tag around here somewhere. Feels like I'm missing one. Alright, guess not. Let's move along. Hey, that's cool, Shade. I just saw you were online. I think it said you were on the home menu, so I just thought I'd pop you an invite. Figured, hey, you know, maybe you'd like to come over and play some Gears. So that's cool, man. There'll be other opportunities. With the Xbox, you can't stream straight to YouTube, can you? Because on here you can. Like, that's the cool thing on this console. As soon as you hit the share button, it brings up Twitch, YouTube, and Daily Motion. Although I've never watched or paid attention to Daily Motion, and I have no intentions to, but I think it's pretty cool how the PlayStation has it, you know, so quick, right? Well, I could have went on Twitch, but I just figured I'd go on here because that way I can save, you know, I can save my video, I can save my feed direct to YouTube, and at least I'll have something new up on the channel.
So why now?
We've been quiet. Been planning on leaving the city, but they need a scapegoat.
Later, Gunstar. Thanks for dropping by and checking out the stream, brother.
To defend ourselves.
Mighty nice, y'all.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Yes, I will give you a hand in a second. Right now I'm busy. I am picking up things. I do not want to miss anything. Stinky is just about as stinky as he was yesterday. That's all he can tell you. Slide that door.
Hey, how you holding up? I'll live.
Notice one difference in Newf. I guess I'm not a legitimate streamer because I don't have one of those fucking chairs. I saw a video on that. Was it to be a legitimate streamer? I think it was a parody video, but I thought it was kind of funny. It's like, oh, the streamer's got those damn chairs. You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about. I don't have it.
Hold up.
Kira and Renaud, what is going on? Thanks for stopping by.
Ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style.
Yeah, our big old blue, was it a blue balls microphone stuck right up in your grill? Hey, I got this fucking Riggs headset on here, man. Paid $40 for it. Fucking fantastic. It's even got Dolby Atmos support, bro. And it sounds good. Trust me, you can spend a lot worse on a headset and not be near the quality that these things are. The biggest drawback on these is that they have a preset sound, so you can't adjust things. Where's that guy? Oh, I don't have anything I can pick up. Or is that girl? Oh, that's the girl. Hang on. I think it's time to go up. Yeah, I'm just on the couch right now. I'm actually surprised I've been able to sit this long. My back's been fucking bad today, and I generally lie down on my side when I'm playing games because I can't sit very long. But I'm tolerating it for the moment, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Guess this waits for no one, Private.
Okay, I'll go get this guy around the back.
Won't buy you anything to kill me.
I know dirty pics over here. I hate phone calls, period, especially when they're unnecessary fucking phone calls. Like just bullshit. You know those spam calls you get sometimes where fucking people are trying to sell you some bullshit? That's one's driving me absolutely nuts. Just like, why can't somebody call me and tell me won the fucking lottery? No, that's too hard. But no, get those damn, hey, can we come to your house and put windows in? Just like, fuck you. Okay, I'll take that bottle.
good riddance.
Hey, what was that? Let's take a look.
Oh shit.
Fuck! No!
Combat in this game is awesome, though. Where the heck I go? Yeah, right in the grill, bitch. Yeah, Demented Spirit. This game is amazing, isn't it? I love this game. It's definitely one of my favorite PlayStation games, and I'm super stoked for the second one. Don't know when the hell it's going to come out. Something to be quite honest, I won't be surprised if The Last of Us 2 runs on PS4, but is probably going to be like neck and neck with the next PlayStation. I really won't be surprised. Like if this, because I don't see The Last of Us 2 coming out in 2018. I really don't. So let's just say 2019. Let's say Sony wants to get the drop and put out the PS5. So this is what I'm saying. I think there's a very good possibility that that the game actually goes to the. Yeah, I mean, I think this game has got a deeper story. Uncharted feels more like the fast-paced action version of this game. This game feels like a little bit more of like Uncharted meets The Walking Dead meets 28 Days Later. You know, it's kind of got that, you know. Yeah, I wish I could find some people to play some multiplayer. Like, this game's got a half-decent multiplayer. And Uncharted's got a pretty decent multiplayer. Like I'd be totally down playing some multiplayer with people, but it's not easy to find people to do it. Yeah, Uncharted's got great characters. I even like the latest game, Uncharted 4: Lost Legacy, Nadine Ross, and them. They were pretty good. Not as good as Nathan Drake and Sully, but not bad. You know, solid expansion or extension to the franchise. Alright, I guess I've cleaned out this area. Man, I just thought there'd be more like Firefly tags around than this.
Go on, get inside.
We're not even to the Ellie part of this game yet, man. This shit's gonna pick up and get going real good.
Where are we going, Merlene?
Yeah, exactly, Jesse. You have won a trip. Can we come and check your house and put some windows and doors in? You know? You'll want a free pack of diapers just for putting up with our shit. We'll be there tomorrow. Thanks for your credit card information.
I'll make it.
Nah, it's Last of Us multiplayer really is actually no harder than
The place is right
than the Uncharted stuff, to be quite honest with you.
Curfew is now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper
They're almost identical, only the pace is a little different. The pace is a little slower and more methodical.
Attention. Curfew is
Yeah,
now
PlayStation does have a couple of multiplayer games. Certainly not a whole lot from the first party studios, that's for sure. Apparently True Gamer waiting for a MP3. Yeah, that game is awesome. Ghost Recon. Like most of my games, I got a ton of games, but on PlayStation, I mostly got like the stuff I can't get on Xbox. Like that's just me. I prefer my Xbox, and I got way more friends on Xbox, so I buy my games for Xbox. But I'm half tempted to get Monster Hunter World for PlayStation, just because there's some really cool stuff about Monster Hunter that I think will be exclusive to the PlayStation version. Oh, for the intro or whatever, yeah. The X is a beast, man. Fuck, I love it, man. Wait till you play Ghost Recon on the Xbox One X. It'll blow your mind. It looks so good. After playing the standard version, it's just crazy.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Yeah, then you get this game cheap. Christmas time, this game was selling for, like, in Canada, this game was on sale for $12. Like, brand new. That's the disc copy.
I can't come with you.
This is definitely one of the games I highly suggest if you're going to buy a PlayStation. Is definitely pick this one up, if nothing else. Get this one, and I recommend Ratchet & Clank, too.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of fireflies.
UK Desi's doing the intro, right?
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
Yeah, that one, Death Stranding, I don't know, like, it looks cool, but it looks kind of weird, so I'm not going to say anything about it until I actually know more about the game. Apparently most of the developers don't even know much about the game.
But she's not crossing the
It's like, hey, we're going to show this really weird trailer and let you pick it out. I know you'll do awesome, Dazzy. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, we got no glitcher on Monday night. It's going to suck.
I was close with his brother, Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you, too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just
Well, if you need a friend on Xbox Live, Demented Spirit, you're more than welcome to add me. I add people. You just got to send me a message. Just my gamer tag on Xbox, same as it is on PlayStation. It's Newf Nukem without the underscore, so Newf Nukem.
Don't take long. And you, stay close.
Hey, thanks, BC. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, man, I feel a good game is a good game. I don't give a fuck what piece of plastic is playing it. I love PlayStation. I love my PlayStation. I just popped PSVR, man, the other day, and I was blown away. People tried to convince me not to buy it, but then Crap Gamer of all people, basically said, Newf, you know, you got to try this PlayStation VR stuff. It's really cool. And I said, you know what? But then the price was too good to pass up. I mean, when it first came out in Canada, it was more expensive than the fucking Xbox One X, and that's saying something. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy it right now. And then it was on sale for the anniversary sale, so I picked up the,
What happened?
like for dirt cheap. I think it was $300 for the headset or whatever. I got the camera and then I got a game to go with it. I had to buy it all separately because the packs, I couldn't find the combo packs. And but man, it's been awesome. Like, all I gotta say is, if you got the game Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront for your PlayStation, go play Star Wars Battlefront VR on that disc and it will blow your mind. It is so good. Yeah, it's an amazing, it's a really good experience, you know. Stinkin' Corpse and Jago, we've been playing some PSVR. Stinkin's been playing a lot of games on PSVR. He's been having a great time with it, man. So if you get a chance to pick it up, and I'm sure it'll be on sale again, I definitely recommend it if you got the money to spend. And if not, you know what, wait. I mean, maybe next gen or next batch of systems will have a better dedicated PSVR or a better VR experience. I highly believe that. And VR isn't for everyone. I'm not going to try to tell you to go out if you're just dead set against it, right? Well, I think Xbox is going to bring out something real cool pretty soon. I really do. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something dedicated to VR on the Xbox platform come E3. I think they know there's too much money on the table just to dismiss it. VR is picking up steam right now. Lots of people buying the Oculus and the Vive for the PC, and of course PSVR having a massive second year. Its first year was a bit slow, but a lot of that had to do with that crazy price. Not to mention you had to buy, like, you know, you had to buy a PS4 or a PS4 Pro, and then you had to spend that extra money, right? Oh, the Xbox One X will blow away VR because it has the power to run it really, really well. And Phil, a big thing for Phil is he'd like to bring it out, but the thing Phil doesn't want all those cords and wires dangling from the console. So I think the emphasis for Xbox is mostly going to be to go wireless, to have a really good, comfortable system. And you know what? You know what? Thumbs. That's cool. I know lots of people that don't like him, but I know Crap on a different level than the average person that checks out this video, and he's a really nice guy. Yeah, he has a lot of clickbait-ass titles, and I'm not going to deny that. He's the master of clickbait titles. But you know what? If you listen to his content's actually fairly legitimate. Like, he actually has links to articles and stuff. It's, but I can totally understand where people come from. Crap is an acquired taste. He's not for everybody, but he is my buddy. I like his stuff. I get a kick out of him. We game together. We have a great time, and at the end of the day, it's all consoles. Crap is a salesman, right? Crap makes videos to make money. He makes money from YouTube. I do not. I do YouTube for the hell of it. I don't give a shit if I make $1 or if all of a sudden I come rich. But he does it for clicks. He does it to make money. And that's the difference between him and a lot of other people. But Crap is a great guy to talk to. He's a blast to play games with. Like, he gets way too much shit. He's a nice guy. And you know what? He's a supporter of PlayStation. He has a PlayStation 4. He buys a shitload of games. He has PSVR. He's the reason I bought one. And, so he's not like a one-sided fanboy like the way people think he is. He will support stuff on PlayStation, but he also calls out, like, bullshit, right? And he calls it out sometimes on both sides. I remember he was pretty pissed about Xbox when they decided to go with the Play Anywhere shit. When Quantum Break came out, I mean, he was pretty angry at those times, so... Yeah, most of the Xbox guys do, because the thing is, we're gamers. We love games. I mean, yeah, while our preference is Xbox, I make no mistake about that. I love my Xbox. If I had to own one console tomorrow, I can guarantee I'd be ditching my PlayStation in a heartbeat. It'd be all Xbox. Doesn't mean I don't like my PlayStation, but Xbox really is my game console. It always has been. I was a PS2 guy. When PS2 first came out, I had PS2 before my Xbox, and I loved it. I had the Gran Turismo games. I had some of the GTA stuff, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I liked the PS2 a lot. It was a great console. But then I picked up the Xbox, and then it was Halo 2, and that Halo 2 was a game that, like,
They've been gone a long time.
So instead of just
absolutely. Yeah, that's it. He's an entertainer. Just first and foremost, just remember that. You don't have to like him. And if you don't, I say to anybody you don't like, I don't watch their stuff. Period. There's lots of guys that make PlayStation-based videos that I just don't like. And you know what? I don't tune in. And if I tune in at all, I will check out their video replays on YouTube, because I don't want to, I can't stand the chat. Most often, sometimes, it's the fucking chats that drive me nuts. It's not the people on the panels, it's like the little idiots that show up to troll. And then, like, if you're going to come into a conversation, your first word out of your mouth is Xbox got no fucking games, well then, dude, that's when I'm just like, you know what? This guy's an idiot, and I can't take that shit, you know what I mean? Absolutely. Crap puts himself out there, man. He's taking it for the team. He promotes the Xbox. Like, if you're an Xbox fan, you gotta like Crap, because he promotes the hell out of fucking the brand. Some chats are really good, but I don't like it when there's idiots. I can understand someone having an opinion and being, like, subjective or having a good point, but I don't like the guys that come in with the really dumb, the troll comments. Yeah, Doom is out on the PSVR now, if that's what you're asking. And I read a review, watched the guy actually play it, and it looked really good. Said it was quite good, actually.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
I said I'm not here to talk crap about any of the other guys in the Xbox community, man. Like, everybody's got their own preference. You watch them or you don't watch them. It's that simple, That's all I can tell you. Not going to hold it against you. I just know who I like and who I don't like.
You mumble in your sleep. I hate bad dreams.
You better put some, make sure you know that Python is taken care of, Dazzy. That's how life gets around. Heck, I probably wouldn't be doing this podcast shit at all if it wasn't for Mooch and Crap, so I owe them a big thanks.
Look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want?
No, don't worry about Thumb Thumbs. That's cool, man. No, don't worry about that. I know where you're going. That's fine, man. We'll just leave it at that. You know, it's all good.
I saw the merchandise.
Yeah, the console corner was sad. I love that podcast. Love those people. GKB, She-Wolf, Foxy, Magic Mike. When I started the podcast, there was Windy City was on there briefly, and we had a lot of great guests over the last year or so. And for me, it was time to go. I mean, I made this decision before Christmas to... Oh, shit. I made the Christmas... Before Christmas to leave the show, just because I felt like I just felt it was going downhill. I felt like the intensity wasn't there. I felt like there was just something missing from the podcast, and I think a lot of it had to do with GKB getting busy at work, and he wasn't able to, to come and stream like he used to. You know, we went from having that, like, you know, that panel setup that they do to having, like, all of a sudden we were doing, you know, just the Google Hangout stuff, which is not near as cool.
Marlene wanted to do it herself. We weren't their first choice.
Yeah, Oculus and those sets are a little less complicated than the PlayStation one. The PlayStation one actually has its own power box, so that way I guess it doesn't take as much, absorb as much power out of the actual PlayStation unit. And you got to remember, the original PS4 wasn't designed as much for VR. I think that's where the PS4 Pro came in. Because you notice how the PS4 Pro came out the same year as VR. It came out basically neck and neck with launch. So... yeah, the wind was gone out of the sails, man. You could feel it by the way people talked, and Foxy was the first one who brought it to me, and I was like, yeah, you know, when Glitcher gave me that opportunity to be on his podcast, you know, the energy was there, and I was like, yeah, and I didn't want to do 3 podcasts a week. That was the thing. Like, I was like, I didn't want to do Attack the Glitchers podcast Monday and then have to do Console Corner on a Tuesday and Xbox Nation on Wednesday. I was obviously having a bit more fun with Xbox Nation and then with Glitchers, so it was a conscious decision I made, and I'd have no regrets. It is what it is, but the time was right, and it's sad to see it go, especially considering one thing that podcast had going for it was, again, it's the way that they did it with that amazing panel, and the fact that it had a mix of guys and girls, and everybody was very level-headed. You know what I mean? Assassin's Creed Origins is amazing. You know what? I lost interest in the Assassin's Creed games, but then I saw the pictures this fall of Assassin's Creed Origins. I watched some people play it a little bit, and then people were saying how it was so amazing. Colt Eastwood said it's probably one of the best games he played this year. You know, well, you know what the funniest thing is? I actually get more hate. I get most of my hate in the community, not because of my YouTube or my personality or anything else. A lot of the haters that come after me, they come after me because I'm friends with Mooch and Crap, which is the weirdest shit ever. They're like, oh, you're friends with Mooch and Crap, so you're just like a big old fucking fanboy, and you know, it's like, yeah, I'm a big old fanboy, all right. If I was a real fanboy, if this was diehard Xbox, would I spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars buying fucking PlayStation shit? Yeah, like, think about that. UK Daz, man, fucking moderator of the year. Fucking guy is holding down everybody's forts. I have been a guest on GRG, actually.
Good. Come on up.
On 3 occasions, I do believe. With K Mega and crew. Yeah, K Mega's a good dude, man. Like him. I was watching him last night. I was watching the GRG podcast last night for a good while, actually, and it was a good show. I always like how fucking K Mega and All Day, they're always like bitching on each other. What's going on, Jay Messias? Gucci Gang, whatever that is. Oh yeah, Gucci Gang.
This rain ain't gonna do us any good.
Holy shit.
actually outside.
PlayStation got great games, man. Just look, you don't deny. And if you're a fan of video games, they got some of the best ones out there. And they're going to have another great selection this year. I mean, fuck. If the games that are supposed to come out in 2018 actually do come out this year, yeah, PlayStation's definitely going to have another strong year. Especially like if Spider-Man comes out before Christmas or whatever, yeah, they're going to have another great year. Oh yeah, we're almost at the first batch of clickers, guys, and that shit's going to get interesting. If you guys are familiar with the clickers in this game, but they can be lethal. Okay, did I miss something out here? Maybe not. Hey, Jesse, did you see that new controller that whatchamacallit's making? What the fuck's the name? What's it, Kobe or Cody or something like that, or whatever they are? Yeah, they're making that one that makes you a troll. Yeah, All Day's pretty good. I got him friends on Xbox and PlayStation. He plays both. He's always on the PlayStation a lot. I think he's playing Persona 5 right now, as a matter of fact. But he's good, dude. I like All Day. He's pretty funny. No, not the Duke controller. There's one for the PlayStation that's coming out right now, and it's made by Hori. That's it, H-O-R-E. They make third-party controllers, and they got one that looks just like the Xbox One controller, but it's a PlayStation one. It's got the touchpad right in the middle, but the sticks are in the same place as the Xbox.
Turn around, on your knees. You scan him, I'll call it in.
Okay. Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12.
Yeah, Alday's a passionate guy. He has some good points, man.
Understood.
Look the other way. Gonna make this worth your while.
Shut up.
The Duke controller, that Duke controller, I don't know what to say about that. I know there's people that have an affliction for it, especially guys who started on Xbox and have really big hands. I didn't care for it. I actually, I've held one in my hand before and I never liked the feel of it. Didn't like the buttons or anything. So I don't think I'm going to be buying one. Yeah, Wolfenstein 2 would be amazing.
Hold him up or something.
I love it right now on the standard Xbox. It looks amazing on the Xbox One X.
Oh shit. Look.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up?
Money Con, what you mean for the Duke, Dazzy?
I'm not infected.
No?
Yeah, the Duke's a little too bulky for my hands. Like it just feels awkward, and the way those thumbsticks are on it, like it's, I don't know. The new one's kind of cool though. It's got the LED, I think, like the button in the front lights up or some shit. It's a little bit different. Plus, obviously, it's I think it runs a USB or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Why would she set you up?
Yeah, the Duke controller's not for me. I won't be spending my money on it. Some people will probably buy it just to use it like a collector's item, you know what I mean? But
Run!
Go! Go! Move!
Holy shit!
well, I'm sure it's a much more improved controller now than what it was. But yeah, they say I'm not going to buy it.
Shit. They're gonna be out in numbers.
I know.
Oh yeah, it's a YouTube where they send like the recommendations or whatever.
When I give you the signal, we run. Now, run.
Go, go!
Stay away from those lights.
This is where this game really starts to get interesting now. It starts to pick up from here.
Sure. Yeah.
God damn it. They're everywhere.
Everybody's entitled to their opinions, man. I'm not giving anybody grief for it. That's the difference between being a true adult, respectful, and not just being a dumbass troll. Is, people have their opinions and just take them with a grain of salt.
I don't see anything down
But
there.
to hate people for them,
Stay down, don't let him see you.
Come on, kid. Follow Joel.
the Duke. Yes, will you be buying one? For me, like, I'm just not a fan. Like, I don't know, like, I'm sorry, like, I shouldn't, I'm not judging the game, like, I'm not gonna say it's good or it's bad, but, like, honestly, like, the Persona just doesn't, like, I've seen videos enough to know it just doesn't look like a game that appeals to me, so, like, I won't be buying it, you know. Now, Nier Automata, that game I probably would buy, because that game's an action from Platinum Games, and they do some really awesome shit.
Hey, he's over here.
I know, it's like me, man. Like, I stumbled onto, like, crap and mooch, and it was like, I don't know, there was something about them. I just thought they're awesome. And I love, like, if you notice, I'm always in their podcasts, like MNC Mornings. I think that show is amazing. Dirty J! How you doing, bro? Fuck, everybody's here tonight. Didn't think I'd get like 10 people watching me stream an old PlayStation game. Shit, I'm out of bullets. Kind of to sneak a few of these guys. There's a spot in one of these tunnels too. I think there's a couple collectibles in here. I don't know if it's through here. Hang on, I gotta go back. Oh, the next podcast? They're not doing it tonight? I'm just on the normal difficulty, Demented Spirit. I could have went harder, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't care for like crazy ass difficulty games. Luca, what's going on, girlie? Luca's been playing this game. She knows it's a shit. And I said the shit, not shit. Man, that whole fanboy stuff gets too exhausting, man, honestly. Spend way too much time on that shit. Get out of the way, woman. Get out of the way. Why is she trying to give me some ass? Get your ass out of the way. Fuck, everybody's in here tonight. Should stream on YouTube more often. I can't get this many people over on my Mixer channel. And if you got an Xbox or a PlayStation, I'm going to tell you one of the games you should pick up for that really was critically ignored, or at least commercially ignored a little bit. And that, my friend, is Mad Max. It is a great game. Oh, shit. The fuck is this guy? Damn. I gotta go climb around. Need some ammo here. Yeah, Dazzy getting birthday wishes left, right, and center. We love UK Daz. Daz is the man. He is the moderator of the year.
I hear him up ahead.
What the fuck? Should have some ammo. Did we throw a bottle at this guy or what? No fucking ammo in this game. Time to heal up. Taking these bitches out and they still got fucking ammo.
We can get through here.
East Texas Alex, what is happening, bro? Oh, look at So Shady breaking out the Bret Hart lines. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Hey, look, Luca, you can see my ugly face on TV now. How's that going for you?
Shit, another patrol. Everybody get down. Come on up, Joel.
I'm coming.
There's so many of
Everybody's always like, I wonder what Newf actually looks like. Do I look like I sound, or am I disappointing everybody's like, oh, man, Newf's just like a fat-ass white guy.
It's too many, Tess.
Oh, man.
Step out that door.
Yeah, I miss the 90s, man. I miss the Attitude Era. I was like a huge fan of like the Attitude Era when Stone Cold and Triple H, you know, The Rock, all those guys. Vader was on. Now I don't sound 41. I don't normally feel 41 either, you know, like. I'm gonna get fucking shot. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, there's two of these pricks. Oh man, now I got in a turret. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm done. The Ministry of Darkness. Yeah, the Nation of Domination. Degeneration X. All that shit. Yeah, it was a great rivalry back in the day. My favorite wrestler of all time was Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Ooh yeah, get you nigga, sucker. A lot of old farts up in this room here. Jeez. Yeah, you're a little older than crap, younger than me. Yeah, I'm 41, so I'll be 42 this summer. I love Randy Savage. He was so charismatic, you know what I mean? He was like, he's the fucking guy that, like, you know, really started the microphone shit. He always had the crazy ass shit, didn't he? I need to sneak through here and do this a little bit quieter. I don't even have ammo right now.
What was that?
Take a look.
Strangling slow. Fucking ammo around here. this guy too now when he gets... Funny how the AI can run right in front of these people and they don't even see him. I'm like 20 feet away in the dark. They're like, hey, he's over there.
Well done.
I'm not even sure where I gotta go at this point. Oh, fuck. There we go. Ah, that's pretty sweet, Vogel. Hey boys, big shout out to Vogel Street. Follow this guy up on Twitter and shit if you can. His name is the same on Twitter as it is here. Dude is he's been literally putting in the work of helping people on their channels. Fucking he's like a fucking master tweeter. Oh, you see that shit? Fucking throat punch. Fuck, where these guys fuck off. I'm gonna die again because of that stupid turret motherfucker. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Now you have life.
Hey.
I got 5 inches on you, Vogels Creek. Watching this on my LG 70-inch. 4K.
Right. Stay close.
At least we're out of
You know what? You're never gonna get like, you know, and that's something we gotta admit. No matter what generation it is or what consoles we buy, as long as there's competition in the space, whether it's Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation, there's always gonna be salty people. There's always going to be hate. There's always going to be fanboys. It's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? And it's okay.
How's it look?
It's like Crap says, you know, it's okay to be a fanboy. It's okay to kind of like something more than another. There's boundaries, right? It's okay to do things jokingly. It's okay to... Yeah, I'll try that code here in a bit, Thumb Thumbs. Thanks for sending that my way, wherever it is. But you got to do it respectfully, right? When people get to the point where they're threatening people's families, when they're saying racist shit and homophobic shit, and they're you know, that's the kind of stuff we have to call. It's the kind of stuff we have to, you know, call out and demolish from our, you know, our gaming communities, right? Because that stuff's really uncalled for. It's okay if you want to make a joke and say, you know, PlayStation, man, they had just had nothing but shitty games this year. I mean, you know, and that's kind of annoying, but sometimes that's just all for show, right?
Stay in the shadows.
I don't remember being this low on fucking ammo this early in the game, like not having any guns and shit. Like, holy. I got no life. What is going on here? Yeah, Xbox did okay this year. I mean, PlayStation had a stronger year. Nintendo had an absolutely friggin' dynamite year. And this is a 70-inch 4K TV. What are you talking about? I'm not kind of sure what you're trying to get at there. I mean, 4K TV is a 4K TV, you know. And bottom line, no matter if you buy a cheaper one or not,
Yes, up through here through this pipe.
you buy a cheaper one, you're still going to enjoy better visuals. There's no question. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, there is a difference. I mean, a $400 4K is probably not going to give you the same visual fidelity as, you know, a $1,500 4K, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Hang on, I got to go back out in that other room here. But I love mine, man. 4K LG. This thing is a beast. It's got amazing clarity and black levels on it. It's awesome. Well, yeah, those the new one. Samsung and of course LG's got that new was it 80-inch OLED.
Are we safe?
That thing is just that's insane. But well, and it wasn't there coming up. It was 80-inch 8K. Is that the one they were showing at CES or something? It's like, yeah, that's that's amazing. But first on, we're still a little ways out from adopting 8K as sort of the norm. And I don't think anybody wants to pay 20 grand for a television set. And that's the way it should be, Demented. You should get outside, man. And, life is good in moderation. That's the thing. Like, as long as you moderate yourself in life, you'll be okay. You can't shut off the outside world and your friends and your family and, not do other things that are really cool too, right? Gaming is great, but I spend lots of time with my wife too, and we go out shopping and browsing and have a lot of fun. Yeah, that's one of my next big purchases, man. I'm hoping to get a... Did I go this way before, or did I come down here? Oh, yeah, this is where I came in, right? I love snowmobiling, but I haven't done it in a couple of decades. I don't have one right now, and I just don't have the money for those things. No, Daz won't always be here to moderate our games or our lives.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I do remember that LG was actually Gold Star, and they were pretty good, but they were nowhere near what they are now. Like, I don't know what they've done, but they've definitely stepped it up in quality and all the rest of that stuff.
All right, they're gone.
Where you from, Demented? You live
Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies.
East Coast?
What then?
Oh, you're in North Carolina too. That's funny. That's the guy I was playing Gears with today was from North Carolina.
With doctors, they're still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And that... Whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
I love the competition, man. I love Sony and Xbox and Nintendo going at it right now. Different consoles, different different economies, different dynamics. It's great. It gives great competition. It pushes it pushes each company to be bigger and better. To bring out better games, to bring out better tech. It's fucking fantastic.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
That's awesome, Demented. I haven't been on a dirt bike in years. I'm hoping that once I get out of this condominium I'm in, I'll get a house, and I'm planning to buy a motorcycle. And I'm thinking of getting Honda CBR 600. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now.
We hope.
Yes, Mad Max was like Grand Theft Auto. It was such a good game. It had some weird controls at first, but man, it was good. Such a great game. I enjoy. I haven't beaten it yet. It's still on my backlog. I played a few hours of it. Yoshida. Yeah, well, they take jabs at each other, and Yoshida and them knew what they were doing back in 2013 with the whole "this is how you share games" thing, and it is what it is. Pills. Now I like the sport bikes myself. I'm not so big on the cruiser. I'm just not a fan of the style of the cruiser bikes, but I like the sport bikes, and I'm not into racing or stunts. I just like the style, like, you know, of those bikes. You know what I mean? I just always liked how they looked and the sound. Yeah, Mad Max, crazy game. I really enjoy it, man. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have to go back to that and stream that one of these days. The Katanas are nice bikes, yeah. I'm a big fan of Honda, and I like the Kawasaki stuff. Alright, we're about to do some stealth shit again. Yeah, the funny thing is I've never had a motorcycle. I haven't been on a bike since a dirt bike back when I was like 17 or 18, so... Honda's always made some good products, though. That's why I kind of go with the CBR. And that's not the full CBR. That's not the CBR X or whatever. That's it's like what do you call them? The sport. It's like the sport bike, not the full one. It's the one down from it. Yeah, that's why I want to go with the 600, because the 600 is more than enough horsepower to fucking rattle my bones for the first while. So.
What the hell was that?
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah.
Crotch rockets.
Sounded pretty far away though.
Well, you guys know how much I love crotch, so there you go. It's only fitting that I'd get a crotch rocket, isn't it?
Come on.
Could have swore there's stuff out here. I'm probably missing a bunch of shit, not paying attention. Hey, a lot of us guys who play video games, like it or not, we do fit the stereotype. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm not exactly a skinny dude, so. I'm gonna go a little bit further up in this part, guys, and see how it goes. Jesse, yeah, I hear you, bro, man. Like, I feel okay except for my back. If my sciatica would ever F off, it'd be great.
Get around this mess.
But my sciatica is like brutal.
This is the downtown area? It was. But now it's a giant wasteland.
Over here.
Supersonic Station! What's going on, brother? The Undertaker. Did The Undertaker come back? I think I heard rumors that The Undertaker was going to come back out of retirement, but I don't know. I love The Rock, man. If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
It's been ripped apart. Body's pretty fresh. Is that bad? Yeah, it might be. Let's not stick around.
This was one of the tougher parts down here, was fucking getting past the clickers down here. Fuck, I still got like 2 bullets. What, The Undertaker's coming back to fight John Cena? That'd be dope. That'd be awesome. Is there anything I can make at this point? Crafting shivs. Will I be watching? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, cool. Like I said, I'm not that big of a wrestling fan anymore. I hate to say that, but like I don't watch it much anymore. I should subscribe to the WWE network, but I don't and haven't. Ah, yeah, I get you, man.
Back up. God damn it. Clicker.
In this game, too, it helps to explore some of the areas because you can get some... sometimes you can get a few extra things by going off the beaten path, checking some rooms, and...
Like that.
I just don't find the wrestlers to be that charismatic anymore, you know what I mean? Like, too much the same old shit, I find personally, like...
The building feels like it's about to fall apart.
I mean, I think the guy I like the best right now is probably, like, Braun Strowman, you know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else likes Braun Strowman, but he's pretty cool.
Totally cool. Everything is totally cool.
Yeah, I like back in the 80s, man. Everybody in the chat. Yeah, those Attitude Era, man, that was great. The 80s were great on one level, and the Attitude Era took it up. Boys are going, and holy shit, D-Generation X and The Rock and Stone Cold was awesome, especially Stone Cold's feud with, like, McMahon, all that shit.
Give me a hand with this.
Like, now it's, you know, like, it just seems like now there's just not as much personality as it was, you know? Like, people are having a tougher time finding, like, a good gimmick. Yeah, crank his ass. Now that, my friends, if you haven't seen it, that is a clicker. That is the first wave of deformed mofos that will try to attack you and bite you. And they will kill you if you let them get to you. So, yeah. Now we start picking up some supplies. Because we're going to be building stuff, and we're going to be doing all that good stuff here shortly. And you want lots of ammo and whatever you can salvage. Alright. Eventually I'm going to get to a bench and I'll be able to make all this shit. But I want to keep 3 or 4 shivs on you. They're good for... you're going to want those for taking down the clickers. Because you can't chokehold the clickers, so when you sneak up on them, you want to shiv those friggers right in the neck, man. And that's the thing. You go in some of these rooms, you don't know what you're going to find. Now, I can tell you right here, this is easy peasy. Yeah, we're still going raw, man. We're still rocking this shit. 2 hours, 25 minutes in, Newf's still streaming. I still got people watching, so hey, works for me. I can't even get 8 and 9 people on my Mixer streams most times. Here I'm on PlayStation of all things, and people are watching me. You sold me new peeps. I think I got everything out of this room. Siberia. Siberia. Got 20 likes already? Nice.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, time to keep moving on.
Oh boy.
Nothing in here. Empty dryers. Well, we all know that, Jesse, but unfortunately, lots of 23 likes. How about that? Oh, Stacy Keebler. Oh man, I remember when she dated George Clooney.
Get me up there. I'll check it out.
Stacy Keebler was amazing. You know who I used to like too is that one, her name was Sunny. Anybody remember Sunny? Sunny was awesome, and
There's a way through.
who else I like? Of course, Brock Lesnar's wife now, Sable. She was quite amazing.
It's clear. Come on, Ellie.
All right, kid, you're up.
Come on, Ellie. We're gonna boost you up, Ellie.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice looking women. You had Trish Stratus there for a while. She was the big deal.
Come on, big guy.
So Shady just realized, I'm playing a game. That's because these things are like interactive movies, Shady. You can't tell if it is a game or not.
Clickers?
Nintendo is... I can't figure out Nintendo, man. I don't know how the fuck those guys can hit lightning in a bottle so many times. I know it's because people are just so, like... It's Nintendo and they're so nostalgic or what? Like, you know, I haven't quite figured that out yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna shank this guy. Oh. And with these guys, you have to make no noise, because if they hear you, they will come at you, and they will fuck you up. I'm going to show you how to take one out here now. If I can sneak up on it. They're pretty much blind, these fucking things, but they got good hearing.
Over here. Over the scaffolding.
Why can't I shank it? That was weird. I walked right up behind it, and it wouldn't let me shank it. I want to kill it. That's how you kill one of these bitches.
Nice and quiet, Texas.
Now we're gonna make some more. So I always try to keep 3 of these on hand. Yep, you got that right, Shady. I mean, I'm not dissuading Nintendo. It's a cool little system and all, you know what I mean? But like, seriously, like nobody would own a Switch as their primary console. Like, if you did, you just really love Nintendo, but. Switch is not going to have the same amount of games as PlayStation or Xbox. They're not even going to look the same. It doesn't have the same hardware. You know, they basically got to make... They pretty much got to make, like, games for the Switch. Like, on a different level, you know? They almost got to hire new teams to make games just for that console because it doesn't have the hardware. So they gotta make games that are sort of tailor-made to run, and they got to compress them a lot, you know what I mean? Like, it's just got to do a lot of different things.
Over through here.
Yeah, Bill Gates, he looks like shriveled up, doesn't he? He look like he spent too much time in the hot tub or something.
I think that's it. Ellie, you okay?
Other than shitting my pants, I'm fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, those TLCs are pretty good. I know a lot of people in the community bought them this year, and it seemed like they were really enjoying them, so...
Give me a second. you go, ladies.
All right. Come on.
Oh.
The stairwell's blocked. Should we go back? This is crazy. Just don't look down. Are you serious?
What the hell's wrong, Joel? Fucking jump, man.
Come on, Ellie. Yeah. Don't look down. Just don't look down. You're okay. We gotta wait for you.
We're gonna run into a bunch of clickers now. This is where shit's gonna get interesting, guys. Hang on, I'm gonna save my game here, because I don't think I've even saved it since I started. Save it here anyway, at least if I shit the bed. Now I got a new gun. A little bit more powerful. Yeah, Bill's after donating an awful lot of money, man. Nope. Okay, select weapon hole and hold X to swap. There we go.
Runners.
I'll go check it out.
Oh, now we got the runners, the ones that run at you. That's the thing, we got the clickers and we got the regular ones. So you gotta watch out for these bitches. Bill got so much fucking money, man, he could wipe his fucking asshole with it, that guy. One down. One behind the wall. We gotta be careful here. Some of these guys like to prowl. Enemies in this game too, they're so unpredictable at times. So like you're staggering around, and all of a sudden they like turn around. You gotta be like really careful, and you gotta watch it because the runner guys, they'll swarm you, like they'll run all into a fucking room, and then they'll bring the clickers with them. You picture me as a Harley guy? Nah, I can't say that I'm a Harley guy. I mean, they're cool bikes and all, but like I said, I like my crotch rockets, man. I like the sport bike stuff. Alright, bitch, turn around. One of those, no, I think Luke is long gone. That was close. Almost fucked that one up. Turn around, you big ugly bitch. See if I can take this guy quietly. It's a fucking clicker. You gotta be careful when those fuckers are around. Where's the next wandering bitch? That was close again. Ah, and there we go. Fucked up. See, look at that. Screwed it up. You either gotta shoot those guys with the gun or you gotta shank them because they'll grab you and then they just bite you and then you're screwed. All that work for nothing just because of... Oh. I'll take out this guy first. There we go. And pick up some of these bullets. Oh, fuck, I'm almost dead. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I was saying that earlier tonight, Dirty, before you came in. I said, like, man, if this game had a fucking... had co-op, would have been something else.
Get out of here.
Hang on, I just gotta heal up. That's what I'm saying, like, you know, everybody gives Microsoft shit because they need more single-player story-driven games. Well, how about Sony needing more first-party games that actually have a mode in them besides playing by yourself? Like, come on, like, it goes both ways too, right? Like, you look at all the Uncharted games after all these years, not one of them has multiplayer. Well, no, not multiplayer, but like an actual campaign co-op. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gives Microsoft the flack, but Sony should do something. Dan, the game, what's going on, man? Yeah, I love this game, man. I think this is an amazing game. It's one of the best reasons to own a PlayStation 3, and a great. I mean, if you got a PS4, you never bother with the PS3, then I'd say pick this fucking game up big time, because it's solid. Just trying to pick up any ammo that's around it, since I knew there was ammo dropped over here. Board. That's boards and shit break too. Yeah, I mean, it's virtually. I mean, the game didn't really change much. Just, I mean, up the resolution, it's a little bit cleaner and stuff. And I think if you got the PS4 Pro, I think it goes to 60 frames or something, or a dynamic resolution, or something like that. I don't remember, but there are some graphic modes that you can use for the PS4 Pro. Yeah, Braun Strowman is crazy, isn't it? Guy is a monster, that dude. As UK Daz would probably say, Braun Strowman, he could fuck you up. Nah, nobody can talk like The Rock, man. That's why he became such a popular guy in wrestling, and why he yeah, I like watching Daz and some of his throwback shit. That's pretty cool. I watched him do a few videos on that stuff now. It's pretty decent. Soon almost to one of those checkpoints where I get to create some shit. It's fucking weird, this game. It's like, when you're outside, it's like almost like too dark. When you go inside, it's like, it's too gray or something. I can't figure it out. Hang on, I'm gonna fix my TV a little bit. A little bit too bright right now. Everything looks really gray on my screen here. Put on, that's better. I'm gonna put on 60. That works pretty good.
You get through here. Watch your back.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Some of you guys have been here since the stream started. It's greatly appreciated. Like I said, I never figured I'd get any more than one person watching me play a game on the PlayStation, but considering like most of my friends know me through Twitter and are my friends on Xbox, but yeah, we got to pull out some Mario Kart some night here. We got to play on the Switch. We'll just have to do the Xbox Live Party Chat or whatever.
Hey, you're the one always going on about laying low.
And you always brush me off.
Well, I won't this time.
I believe it when I see it.
We're almost at a major checkpoint here now, so. Oh. So I can hear a clicker somewhere. So we go down and we go up. Later, corpse. Yeah, Marty McFly, how's it going, bro? I have beat this before. I beat the original game on the PS3, and I beat this game on another profile. So if you're looking at my profile now and you looked at my trophies, you'd be like, Newf never played this before. But no, that's not true. I had a different profile on a different PS4 that I sold, and now I'm Newf Nukem on this one. So that would be great, 30G. Well, we'll get it to happen, man. We just got to keep at it, right? We try to get like a full group. I'm pretty sure Mooch and Crap and those guys will join us some night, and we'll stream it again or whatever. Or we'll not stream it, but you know we'll play it and have a good time, and we'll have people come check it out for sure.
Look at his sleeve. Firefly.
Yep. These guys aren't doing well in or out of the city.
Oh, get the chance to make some Molotovs. Man, we all grew up on Zelda Mario. You can't hate that shit, man. Like I said, you can prefer one console over another, blah 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 blah, but you can't hate on something that's awesome. There you go. Get the Firefly map. Let's read this shit.
They're from the quarantine zone.
See? They're not our guys.
Hey, was there something else up here that was blinking? What? Only if you can shoot the... Oh, to shoot the dog. Yeah, oh yeah. I was trying to figure out what was going on. I had to read the comment above. Yeah, the fucking dog. It used to drive me nuts. You're like, I already wanted to shoot that dog. Keeps laughing at you, right? You're like, little bitch. Nothing up here but a Coke machine.
Well, hey, Philly diddle, everybody. Cletus is still here. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're having a great time watching Newf Nukem streaming this weird-ass walking simulator that the PlayStation 4 seems to got a whole lot of. Because that's all I've seen Newf do all night so far. He's been walking, and then he gets bit by these ugly motherfuckers that look like they could use some plastic surgery. Yeah, that's what these guys be doing.
You stay right on his heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
I think shit's just about to hit the fan here now. I'm not sure what's going on, but... That's good to know, Vogelskrieg. Is that how you spell your name, Vogelskrieg? Are you some kind of German or what? What's up with your name? It seems like... I hear your name and it plays with my mind because I'm trying to pronounce it properly. It's Vogelskrieg. But you're a cool dude, man. I like what you've been doing, man. You've been tweeting shit out all over the place. You're like some kind of Twitter professional or something. You must have grown up around a bird's nest because everybody be tweeting. There's one.
Aha! Right on. Don't mind Cletus. Cletus is an idiot. Oh, that dude had like red eyeballs. It's funny, your AI people in this game though, they like run all over the place and then nobody hears them and like you're sneaking around and they're like, hey, over there. Kind of funny how that works. Like I said, this game, especially if you're playing on anything over normal, definitely 343.78. Then you definitely want to get really good at the stealthing stuff because shit can get crazy. Yeah, no doubt, eh? I should try to definitely make it part of my it's sort of like the weekly podcast routine, right? But like I said, it's easier if I had the software and the programs for the computers and stuff. But I've been basically doing most of my videos up until now, mostly through like the what do you call it? The Upload Studio, and Upload Studio doesn't have that quick button anymore. And the other night I did one. I spent a little while making a video, and it was kind of a shout out to you know, the amazing crew at Console Corner, and went to go publish it, and then they was like, no, there's something wrong with it. It doesn't work. So I don't know what the fuck. Good thing these guys can't fucking see the fucking flashlights, though. The more of those bitches I can fucking kill, the better. Oh, and I got one more shiv left, though. Unless I pick up a shiv. That's pretty cool, too. You gotta shake the controller to keep your batteries lit up. There's the safe. There'll be some shit in here too. Yeah, Michael, anytime, man. I don't play PUBG a whole lot. I'm not one of those guys that's like I love PUBG. Yeah, Upload Studio has potential to be really good, but unfortunately they haven't really done much with it, like, you know, for whatever fucking reason. You know, you think they'd have updated it and made it really good by now, but call it one of the sore spots in the Xbox One applications, that's for sure. Like, the one thing I love with PlayStation, I love how they made it really easy to upload your, yeah, peace out, So Shady, it's been good having you here, man. I agree, man. Like, PUBG is cool. It's a good game. I have no regrets that I bought it. I just don't think it's like all that in a bag of chips. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe when it's finally done as a retail release, maybe I'll have a little bit more compassion for it, but
us out of this. Come on.
Oh, this part here gets interesting. We got a guy in front of the door.
Fucking face.
No, I know there was something here. Oh, up there, right? But no, well, that's just it. It's amazing fun with friends, man.
Holy shit. We actually made it.
Everyone okay?
Yes. Let's move. I'm pretty good at this stuff.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Shit's floating down here.
You float down here too, Georgie.
I think we're almost out of the woods here, folks.
To where we going, Tess?
Capitol building's in this direction.
Just looking around, see if there's any collectibles, all that good shit. Nothing over here anyway. All you need is the helmet. Yeah, I definitely need the helmet. Oh, what's this? More of these pricks again? Okay.
We can use this to get over the truck.
All right.
There you go. That's how
They're
you do it.
recently
Beat the shit out of them all.
Those soldiers must have just turned.
Which means there's more in the area. We gotta go.
Well, you know what, guys? I have been streaming this game now for quite some time. It's been over 3 hours. I think I'm going to take a little break from it from here. So I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to end the stream. But I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out. Make sure you add me on PlayStation or Xbox. And we'll definitely play a game sometime soon. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me on the stream of The Last of Us. And we'll do this one again pretty soon. So, again, can't thank you guys enough. Hopefully you'll follow the channel, give me a like, all that good stuff. And, yeah, 3 hours, crazy, right? I mean, the time flies when you're having fun. Thanks a lot, Dirty J. Appreciate it. Siberia, UK Daz, Michael Lugo, Stinking Corpse. Appreciate it, guys. Much love to you guys. Siberia, Everybody that's come out, guys. I noticed the people that show up. You guys are appreciated. All that good stuff. And I got some videos to go watch on my own. Hopefully I got to catch up with some of Dazzy's material, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, man, Dan the man, Dan the game. Catch you later, brother. Thanks for popping in.